Eating on a budget for our family is pretty easy because we eat the same things over and over again, and of course we stockpile things when the Coles 4-week shops are here. We are currently without a Coles 4-week shop, and also this is the week that I was having a lot of knee issues that we got back from Melbourne, so I thought I would just share with you the last couple of weeks that we've had and how we've gone and how we go without shopping and using up what we have, because that's why we shop. Our freezer is still a hot mess express, and I know that I talk about that I'm going to clean it out all the time. I just haven't had any time, and now with my knee the way it is, I'm not going to be getting around to it anytime soon, but there are things that we can pick out of it as we go through. Chicken nuggets and chips is one of the staple foods for my son, and when I remember to put carrots on there, I will. They're the only vegetables he eats. So when people are always like, where's the veggies? I'm like, it's totally up to him. Sometimes he'll say he doesn't want any. And then for my eldest, it is a chicken plant-based schnitzel with a Parmesan topping, which is just passata sauce with melted cheese. And again, if I remember, sometimes there's pineapple. It just depends if I have to open a new can or not. We tend to just use things up as we go. I found some shepherd's pie mixture that was in the freezer. I'm pretty sure I cooked this right before I even went to Melbourne, so it's funny to put it in there just to pull it back out again. And we didn't even eat all of it, so I just divided it up into the 2 bowls, zapped it in the microwave, and then I made some mashed potato to go on top of it, and of course had to have tomato sauce on there as well. Tonight's dinner looking like last night's, except hubby and I have a pie each because they're gifted to us from a friend who has a bakery, so we get the end of day goodies, which is such a blessing, because on the nights like tonight I am too exhausted to cook or think or sew. I can just pull things out of the freezer. So as I said, we repeat meals a lot because fed is best. It means everyone's happy. I was at Foodland, so I picked up these creamy garlic stuffed chicken breast. I've wrapped up 2 of them. They're in the freezer. It probably says on the packet, do not refreeze, but I refreeze everything when I get them home. I've never had any issue, so I'll leave that with you. People ask me all the time about it. So we're cooking them for dinner because I was way too tired to be dealing with much more of anything. I know that I said this week was a non-grocery haul, and for the most part it is, but if I see a markdown, I'm going to pick it up because it benefits us. We've got burger night, so of course we get the bread rolls from the bread run. I can't remember if I was on lead or I was just volunteering when everything came back. Anyway, this is what it is, and I can tell that the rissoles that hubby and I have there at the back are from a meat pack that would have been in the freezer that either my mum or I won from bingo previous weeks, whatever. I tend to pull it apart when I get it, and then we can use it where it needs be, and then everyone else has had the patties that they need. Into our main freezer. This one is pretty organized. The top section is like a desserts thing. Then we have a beef drawer, we have a chicken drawer, we have a veggie drawer, and we have bits and pieces drawer. So I just go in there and pull out some markdowns because I want to start going through and using up what's in here as well. And we've got a slab of lamb roast that I got a while ago because I've got all the prices written on a lot of stuff because I was price tracking at the time. So I've cooked all of that up with some roasted potatoes and some gravy. I think I cooked some extra potatoes that my son has come and had. And then my daughter's had a burger because we had a burger bun left over. And so that helps us for a meal idea for her, but also it's food that can be eaten, saves us money. And then my son's just had his standard chicken nuggets and chips. Potatoes have been so small recently, which has been a pain trying to peel them, let me tell you. When I'm in the shops, I try and put my hand on them and feel how big they are, but still, a potato is a potato, and I did grab an extra bag in the last haul, hoping it would stretch over. Tonight's dinner, I'm just too tired to care, so I've got back those chicken Kiev thingies that we threw in the freezer before. As I said, I refreeze everything, whatever. I've got a pasty from NQR, and of course my son's chicken nuggets and chips. I've peeled all the potatoes. I think I was just showing you because I think I was going to do a price breakdown at how much it all was, but in the end I don't really care. We're using up what we have anyway. So here's all our plates all plated up. And I know that, as I said, the meals look pretty basic, but we're more than happy with it. I did go to Coles for a little bit of a markdown looking haul. I was passing through, and while there is a lot of stuff, there wasn't anything that I really liked. And then I did, though, pick up some iced coffee because it was marked down, because a markdown is a markdown. I've got some corn. We really like corn on the cob, so I grabbed that. And I grabbed some cabbage because I have delusions of making like a Korean pancake thing, so we'll see if we get there. Another night for dinner, I've clearly made a quiche for my eldest, so I don't know where that footage is, but I've obviously made it in a hurry. And I must have had the zucchini in the fridge from the previous shopping haul and gone, oh, we better use this up or it's going to walk out the door itself. And then, of course, hubby and I have had pie again because it was easy to throw in the oven while I was trying to get everything else done. I'm pretty sure my son had chicken nuggets and chips because the plate is gone. Another night we've had burger night again because very blessed by my friend who has brought us these brioche buns from her friend's bakery. So that kind of triggered the idea for dinner. This is what happens a lot with dinner. We'll have plans or general ideas, but if we end up with free food, or we win the meat tray from bingo, which is what we've got here, then that's like, whoop, now this is dinner, and I just have to think about then what the children will have. So we've got here chicken nuggets and chips and carrots and chicken nuggets, chips, and I put the quiche on there again because that was a request, and hubby and I are having steak with the corn and the mashed potatoes. And just for Rhiannon, here is the tomato sauce that adds character and it adds flavour. And one of our standard meals now is like Taco Tuesday. So we do soft wraps, and then my eldest has had her own plant-based thing, but we found some mincemeat clearly in the freezer that I'd pre-cooked when I was trying to do some bulk things from the previous shopping haul. So that's us in a nutshell, eating frugally on a budget and how we're able to live well. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.